but like based off of the things that I've seen and everything, I'm not sure how. Yeah. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get into this game. I'm not. You guys already know I'm terrible at intros. Okay. Wait. What just happened? I tried to full screen it. And I don't like that. My name is Revy. Oh my god, I have two voices too. Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this, guys. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend with children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. like calling me out or something. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear me now. Does that sound better? We good now? We good now? I don't know. Oh yeah, my voice is pretty quiet, huh? Live streaming is full of trial and error, boys and girls. I think that's a lot better. I can, here, let me just turn that music down just a little bit more. Whenever I'm like completely quiet and everything, it's because I'm actually watching chat and listening into my stream, because I have my stream open on my phone that way I can keep tabs on it, and that's the reason why I go quiet. I'm just letting you guys know. I don't know. I felt like I need to show you guys what's going on, like why I'm not talking. Wow. This game is like, the music is really loud in it, huh? I wonder if there's any settings over here that I can go to. Hold on. Wait. Here it is. Settings. There we go. That should be a lot better. I just want it to kind of show up. Unseen text. What? There we go. That should be better. Let's return to our game. Games and anime. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to overpower you with the power of music. Like, I'm sorry about that.
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that she won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the
Oh, I don't even know what... I don't know... No, what's a NEET? Guys, can you tell me what a NEET is?
What's a neat? What are they talking about? I need to know. Let me know in the comments, like what a neat is.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I can promise you that.
Yay!
I swear if I ever met somebody with... like, oh my god, okay. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I'd even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I should go to the golf store. They have lots of clubs there. That would be really fun. Doing a club thing. I'm gonna get a golf simulator now. I need a golf simulator. Who wants me to do a golf simulator? I'm doing a golf simulator. You guys have no choice. I guess I have no choice. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Fun fact, I was in the anime club. Good times. High school was weird for me. Anyway.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki make cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Am I a weeb? Maybe. I might be a weeb. Who knows? Fine, I'll stop by a cupcake. Okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, I can't speak. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Wait, they swing? Hold up! Time out! Those doors don't swing, they slide open, okay? Okay, if you look back here, that is obviously a sliding door. It doesn't swing open. They got it wrong, okay? Yes, I'm a weeb, alright? Yes, I'm a weeb. I watch a lot of anime, alright? In my free time, I watch a lot of anime. When I'm not editing videos and live streaming and talking to my friends or playing Minecraft. God, I have no life. Sorry, self-reflecting here. Let's just hop back into the game.
Everyone, the new member's here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori is always saying nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Wait, What? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Revi, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the Literature Club.
Yeah. Same. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. What? I just gave her a voice. What voice did I give her? Oh, this is Sayori. Okay. There's too many pink-haired girls in this freaking game.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, and seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, isn't that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Revi. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Oh, this is just me thinking. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Remy. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry. I get a little too excited.
Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, Yuri coming out of the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god. That sounds so freaking adorable. Okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Can I have one of these cupcakes? Please?
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Okay, real quick, life hack time. If you cut a cupcake in half and take the bottom part and put it on the top where the icing is, you'll be able to get icing in every single bite of your cupcake. Just putting that out there. I think that should be public information. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, hold up. I got this. I got this, guys. Hold on. I just got a message from my a good friend. Anyway, wait, yeah, I'm live. Okay. Sorry, that was really good news. I just got really good news. I will be sharing this good news with you guys later. Anyway,
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Hold on. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry about this. Give me a minute. Alright, let's fix this. Hold on, guys. Give me just a second. Oof. I think that looks better. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize it was doing that. I'm sorry. Alright. I believe that's good now. Let's see. Yep, that looks good. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do a save right here. There we go. Alright, let's get back into this, guys. I'm sorry about that. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be a board member for any of the major... You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is a really good leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Oh goodness. Sorry about that. Not many people are interested in putting all of the effort into starting something brand new. Especially if it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Ha! Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Revi, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? Wow. I feel very attacked by this. Like, my character sounds exactly like me. I mean, the only other book that I've actually read in the past year is a James Patterson book. I don't even remember the name of it. Let me look. It was a book called TikTok by James Patterson. It was really good. Highly recommend it. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she just keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke it without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh! There's, Casper. Casper is Yuri. There we go. He's, Curie. We're calling Yuri Curie now. Sorry, Casper. Love you, bruh. Alright. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but now it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. It was the fanfiction that I made with Nico and Donnie. You guys have all heard that one. I played a horror game once too, and that didn't turn out well. I just screamed half the time and then noped out of it until the next day. Anyway, I deliberately grasped something I can relate to at minimum level. Oh, I can't read, guys. Jesus. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Well, thanks for comparing me to a rock, game. Glad to know it.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way that you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I mean, that is true.
Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. What is this, turning into a freaking porn? What is this?
I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive.
Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing just takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri?
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Don't laugh at me, Casper. I see what you guys are saying. I'm multitasking here. I am watching the comments and everything. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ugh! I can't do all these voices, man. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Thank God, because Terry's voice is really freaking annoying, okay? It's giving me a headache, honestly.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Kiri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we can all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it would help us all get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rebby? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Rebby?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Well, then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Rebby, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre? I can't speak! Jesus! Oh, welcome to the stream, Sayori! Give me just a second, guys. I'm totally jamming to this. Like, I like the music to this game so far. It's really, really nice. Alright. Sorry about that. I was taking care of a issue on my Discord server. Speaking of which, if you guys want to find out thank you, Casper. If you guys want to come and join my Discord server, because that is where I actually post first that I'm about to live stream and everything. Yeah, I don't know why, but suddenly I feel very lightheaded. That's quite odd. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Kiri and Natsuki clean up after their food. Sayori. Ah! No! Go back! Dang it. I will never know what that just said. Oof. What's my biggest yeet? What does that even mean? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Kiri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make one of the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure that good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, okay. I guess it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. I really personally like Kiri. Like, just because she's so soft-spoken and everything. It's not because, like, I made the Casper joke earlier. Like, she sounds like a bitch. Just putting that out there. Natsuki sounds like a bitch. And Sayori is just like, I don't know, she's annoying. Anyway, our first one is gonna be contamination. Next one will be passion. Defeat? Oh, okay. Melancholy? Hopeless? Oh, why does that keep coming up with her? Sayori, are you okay, my girl? You good? Vertigo? Let's do frightening. And then Inferno. Misery. Dark. Disoriented. Disarray. Flee. Graveyard. Philosophy. Imagination. Misfortune. Horror. Wrath. And fear. I wonder if I'll be able to get to read my own poem. That would be really cool. That would be like really, really cool. Alright, there we go. Hi again, Revy. Oh, God. God. Dang, okay. Woo! Alright, sorry. I have, like, yeah. Okay. Hi again, Revy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out.
Thank you. Thank you for keeping your promise, Revy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you just plan here to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck somewhere between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Revy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is always so messy. It's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Revy can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Hmm?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's just put me into.
Oh! Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind.
Sayori made... Oh. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess it means it's me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Casper? Oof. No. No, I haven't actually. This is my first time I played it. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Curie! It's Curie! It's not Yuri anymore, it's Curie. We have to replace the Y with a C, because Casper is Yuri. Okay. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Hello, welcome to the stream. What's your name? Victor-san? Son? Sandy-san. Okay. Sorry about that. I like messing with people's names. But that only makes her hide face... Wait, what? That only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason.
Just curious, how do you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them.
I see. Thank you for subscribing. I don't know why I'm not getting any notifications up right now. I should be. I'm not. Oh, there we are. There's the notification. LOL. Okay. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, so I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it picks up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's it about anyway?
Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere.
Ahaha.
Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden.
Are you not a fan of that thing, Ravi?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they really challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in, then suddenly when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much.
I don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all.
That's...
Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
You don't have to.
What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understood what Curie means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Curie is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just...
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it a little difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. This is definitely a porno, guys. Like, this is definitely a freaking porno. 100% freaking porno.
Are you ready?
Oh, her eyes moved.
To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, are you? You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me so I can turn it by my own violation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels almost like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her for her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so? How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms.
I see.
Yuri remained silent for a moment.
But, Revi, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think like that.
Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't realize you were so self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more of, like, that it's kind of cute.
What are you saying all of a sudden?
Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this.
It's not. It's fine.
Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference in either way.
Well, in that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish up the 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find this much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Monica, on the other hand, wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We gonna show it to Sayori. Wait, guys. Who should I show it to first? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. Who should I do it first to? I really like this music. It's fun. Alright, so I guess I'll just choose for you guys, since none of you guys are really replying to that. Let's go with, Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
This is a good poem, Rebby. Are you sure this is your first time?
Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Revy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees my full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's the part of the reason that I joined. Knowing how much this means to her, and after all.
Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. We gotta read poems. Reading the poems, boys and girls. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Alright guys, I will be right back. I have to go take care of an issue real quick. Do not go anywhere because I will be right back. Alright, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm gonna have to end the live stream here. I had a few things come up. We're gonna go ahead and save right here. We will be back with it again in just a few hours, honestly. When I come back, we'll go ahead and finish this game up. Anyway, let's go ahead and save and turn back to the main menu. There we go. Alright, well, thank you for everyone that joined into this stream and everything. I am so sorry that I have to end it early. I will be streaming again here in